The cadets you see marching onto the parade ground are the contingent markers taking their positions. The rest of their contingents will soon enter the parade ground from the quartermaster's fort. They will move to the left and to the right of the parade ground and then line up. Going back to the genesis of this institution, the National Defense Academy came into being at Khadakwasla in 1955. Khadakwasla was chosen as the site on account of its proximity to an operational airfield at Pune, its closeness to the sea, the presence of a lake nearby, plenty of area for military training, and of course, its salubrious climate.
जहां पहले परेड पर हमेशा 900 से भी ज़्यादा कैडेट हुआ करते थे, आज सोशल डिस्टेंस को बनाए रखने के लिए परेड पर केवल 545 कैडेट मौजूद हैं, जिसमें 313 कैडेट 140 कोर्स के हैं। 140 कोर्स में 214 आर्मी कैडेट, 46 नेवल कैडेट और 53 एयरफोर्स कैडेट हैं। 140 कोर्स में 9 देशों से आए कैडेट भी प्रशिक्षण ले रहे हैं।
Ladies and gentlemen, the world is witnessing a changed order due to the ongoing coronavirus pandemic, necessitating training to be modified to adopt to the new normal. The Academy has also modified its passing out parade for the second time in 67 years of its illustrious history. The parade, which you are about to witness today, has each contingent marching in isolation, with each cadet maintaining a distance of 2 meters on each side.
The sound of the bugles, ladies and gentlemen, heralds the entry of the cadets onto the parade ground. And there they come out through the gates of the quartermaster's fort, marching smartly to the inspiring refrain of the Academy song, Hum NDA ke cadet hain. Ladies and gentlemen, you can see the contingents marching onto the parade ground to take their positions. A word about the history of Grey Chargers. Charger was a name originally given to a war horse, which was reliable and trained to charge, and was ridden by a soldier in the battlefield. Historically, the horse was meticulously covered with an armor matching with that of the rider and had an iron spike fixed to the middle of its forehead, enabling it to charge straight into the enemy, thus earning the name Charger. The magnificent charger atop which the adjutant is astride is Reliant Robin. This splendid and dynamic charger was born in 2009 and carries the legacy of 6 other chargers before him, namely Limelight, Prithviraj, Romeo, Warrior, Naksh, and Globetrotter. This is the second parade for Robin as the adjutant's charger in National Defense Academy. Leading the cadets onto the parade ground is Academy Cadet Captain Neeraj Singh Papola.
Ladies and gentlemen, the COVID 19 pandemic has brought about unprecedented change in all spheres of life, leaving the world with little choice but to improvise, adapt, and overcome the challenges of this new normal. The National Defense Academy, too, has had to bring about paradigm changes in the academy operating procedures and to rely heavily on out of the box thinking to minimize the impact of COVID 19 on training activities, while simultaneously ensuring ubiquitous adherence to COVID safety norms. And while nothing is exactly the same like it was before, some of the most stark changes have been seen in the method of conducting the passing out parade. The passing out parade marks the grand finale of a cadet's journey throughout NDA, which marks the cadet's formal adieu to his alma mater as he steps on the Antim Pag, symbolizing his transition from a boy into a man. However, this grand spectacle, which was hitherto held with great pomp and show, too has had to undergo fundamental changes.
देवियों और सज्जनों, निशान टोली निशान को परेड प्रांगण पर ला रही है। आप सबसे अनुरोध है कि निशान को समुचित सम्मान प्रदान करने हेतु कृपया खड़े हो जाएं तथा जो वर्दी में हैं वे अकादमी कैडेट कैप्टन की कमांड पर सैल्यूट करें।
Ladies and gentlemen, the Nishan Toli will now bring in the President's colors. When the colors are brought in, you are requested to rise, and those in uniform will salute at the word of command of the Academy Cadet Captain. The President's colors were presented to the National Defense Academy in recognition of the highest standards of training imparted here. It is the privilege of the cadets of the passing out course to carry the President's colors. In keeping with this tradition, the cadets carrying the President's colors to the parade ground are Squadron Cadet Captain Devendra Bharde, flanked by Cadet Sergeant Major Venkatesh Dodmani and Cadet Sergeant Major Ashutosh Sharma.
Ladies and gentlemen, the parade is now lined up for review. The cadet commanding today's parade is Academy Cadet Captain Neeraj Singh Papola. The officer on the charger to your extreme left is the adjutant, Major Nayan Gildyal. Major Nayan Gildyal is an alumnus of the 114th course of the National Defense Academy. He was commissioned into the 17th Battalion of the Rajputana Rifles, Savaiman, one of the oldest battalions of the Indian Army. The officer has served as a Ghatak platoon commander in eastern Ladakh, complex commander at the highest battlefield in the world, the Siachen Glacier, company commander along the line of actual control in Arunachal Pradesh, and obstacle-ridden terrain in Punjab. He has also served as weapons instructor at the Infantry School, Mau. While training at the National Defense Academy, the officer was awarded a half blue in squash. He was Battalion Cadet Captain of 3rd Battalion and was awarded the prestigious Lachit Borphukan Medal for being the cadet with outstanding officer-like qualities. A graduate of the Defense Services Staff College, Wellington, the officer has been awarded General Officer Commanding-in-Chief Commendation Card on 2 occasions. He assumed the prestigious appointment of adjutant on 14th of November 2020. He is ably assisted by Assistant Adjutant Major Rohit Singh Pilania. The officer is an alumnus of Charlie Squadron of the 125th course of the National Defense Academy. He was commissioned into the 4th Battalion of the Rajput Regiment, one of the oldest battalions of the Indian Army, in December 2014, after passing out from Indian Military Academy, Dehradun. The officer has rich experience of serving in different terrains of the country, as a Ghatak platoon commander in active counter-insurgency, counter-terrorism operations in Tirap sector of Arunachal Pradesh, as the adjutant of his battalion at the international border on the Western Front, and in high-altitude areas along the line of control at Kargil. Major Rohit Singh Pilania is the son of Lieutenant Colonel Mahipal Singh, who gave the supreme sacrifice for the motherland while serving in the United Nations peacekeeping mission in South Sudan in April 2013. Major Rohit Singh Pilania took over the appointment of Assistant Adjutant in December 2020. The actual footwork of training the cadets of National Defense Academy in all aspects of drill is led by the Drill Subedar Major Bishnu Kumar Shrestha from 1st Battalion of the 1st Gorkha Rifles. He has been awarded Chief of Army Staff Commendation Card in the year 2014 and Commander-in-Chief Citation in the year 2021. The Drill Subedar Major served as an instructor at Indian Military Academy from 2005 to 2008 and National Defense Academy from 2011 to 2015.
As regards the lineup of the contingents on parade, on the extreme left, we have the appointments contingent, followed by 3 junior, 6 senior, 3 junior contingents, and at the end, we have another appointments contingent. In the center of the parade stands the Nishan Toli, proudly carrying the President's colors. At the end, we have the Academy Cadet Adjutant Vivek Kumar.
Ladies and gentlemen, in today's parade, the first 3 salutes would be dummy salutes, as the dignitaries who would be taking the salute would be present only for the final passing out parade. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now awaiting the arrival of Rear Admiral Sanjay Vatsayan, Ati Vishish Seva Medal, Nausena Medal, Deputy Commandant and Chief Instructor, National Defense Academy. Rear Admiral Sanjay Vatsayan, Ati Vishish Seva Medal, Nausena Medal, took over as Deputy Commandant and Chief Instructor, National Defense Academy, Khadakwasla on 1st of March 2021. Prior to taking up the appointment, he was the Flag Officer commanding Eastern Fleet at Visakhapatnam. He is a graduate of National Defense Academy, Pune, of the 71st Course Lima Squadron, Defense Services Staff College, Wellington, Naval War College, Mumbai, and the National Defense College, New Delhi. He was commissioned into the Indian Navy on 1st of January 1988 and has specialized in gunnery and missile warfare in 1994. He has done challenging staff and afloat assignments, including command of 5 warships, which includes commissioning commanding officer of Indian naval ship Sayadri. His staff assignments include tenures in Directorate of Personnel, Directorate of Perspective Planning, and Assistant Chief of Naval Staff, Policy and Plans. Ladies and gentlemen, Rear Admiral Sanjay Vatsayan, Ati Vishish Seva Medal, Nausena Medal, Deputy Commandant and Chief Instructor, National Defense Academy.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now awaiting the arrival of Lieutenant General Asit Mistry, Param Vishish Seva Medal, Ati Vishish Seva Medal, Sena Medal, Vishisht Seva Medal, Commandant, National Defense Academy. An alumnus of the 60th course, Delta Squadron of the National Defense Academy, Lieutenant General Asit Mistry was commissioned into the 12th Battalion of the Maratha Light Infantry in June 1982. He is a graduate of Defence Services Staff College, Wellington, and has undergone the prestigious Higher Command course. He has a master's degree in Defence Studies and also holds an MPhil degree. The General Officer has varied command and staff experience. He has commanded an infantry battalion in Siachen Glacier, a mountain brigade in Upper Assam, and a counter-insurgency force in North Kashmir. He has also been the General Officer commanding Delhi area, wherein he had the honor of leading 3 Republic Day parades. He has also been a team commander in National Security Guards, the elite counter-terrorist force of India. General Asit Mistry has a rich experience of United Nations peacekeeping. He has been a United Nations military observer in Liberia in 1996 to 1997 and the Deputy Force Commander in South Sudan from December 2011 to March 2014 in an extremely hostile and challenging environment. He is presently the colonel of the regiment of the Maratha Light Infantry, one of the oldest infantry regiments of the Indian Army. General Mistry has been the Commandant, National Defense Academy, Khadakwasla since 1st February 2020. Ladies and gentlemen, Lieutenant General Asit Mistry, Param Vishisht Seva Medal, Ati Vishisht Seva Medal, Sena Medal, Vishisht Seva Medal, Commandant, National Defense Academy.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now awaiting the arrival of Lieutenant General Jai Singh Nain, Ati Vishish Seva Medal, Sena Medal, General Officer Commanding in Chief, Southern Command. Lieutenant General Jai Singh Nain is an alumnus of Sainik School, Kunjpura, National Defence Academy, and Indian Military Academy, Dehradun. He was commissioned into the 2nd Battalion of the Dogra Regiment in June 1983. He is a graduate of Defence Services Staff College, Wellington, College of Defence Management, Secunderabad, and National Defence College, Bangladesh. The General Officer has a comprehensive and well-rounded operational experience through varied command and staff appointments during his 38-year-long military career. He has commanded his battalion on the line of control in Jammu and Kashmir, a mountain brigade in the northeast, an infantry division on the line of control, and a strategically important corps on the western front. Ladies and gentlemen, Lieutenant General Jai Singh Nain, Ati Vishish Seva Medal, Sena Medal, General Officer Commanding in Chief, Southern Command. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now awaiting the arrival of the reviewing officer, Rear Admiral Sanjay Vatsayan, Ati Vishish Seva Medal, Nausena Medal, Deputy Commandant and Chief Instructor, National Defence Academy. Rear Admiral Sanjay Vatsayan, Ati Vishish Seva Medal, Nausena Medal, took over as Deputy Commandant and Chief Instructor, National Defence Academy, Khadakwasla on 1st of March 2021. Prior to taking up the appointment, he was the Flag Officer commanding Eastern Fleet at Vishakhapatnam. He is an alumnus of the 71st course Lima Squadron of the National Defence Academy, Defence Services Staff College, Wellington, Naval War College, Mumbai, and the National Defence College, New Delhi. He was commissioned into the Indian Navy on 1st of January 1988 and has specialized in gunnery and missile warfare in 1994. He has done challenging staff and afloat assignments, including command of 5 warships, which includes Commissioning Commanding Officer of Indian Naval Ship Sayadri. Ladies and gentlemen, Rear Admiral Sanjay Vatsayan, Ati Vishish Seva Medal, Nausena Medal, Deputy Commandant and Chief Instructor, National Defense Academy, the reviewing officer for today's parade.
The number of our alumni who've been decorated in war is legion. Most of them have had their baptism with fire in the wars since independence. Some where blizzards and snowstorms rule. Some where the winds blow full of sand. Some where the waves hold argument with the sky. And some in the uncharted space above. But like professional soldiers, they were conscious of the hazards of the profession they had chosen and were conscious of the contribution they were making to safeguard the sovereignty of our nation. In this long march to glory, our alumni have demonstrated exemplary courage and dedication both in war and peace. They have defended our borders, kept the territorial waters safe for the nation, and touched its sky with glory. The list of our alumni who have distinguished themselves in war would read like a veritable who's who of Indian heroes. Till date, these heroes have been awarded 3 Paramveer Chakra, 32 Mahavir Chakra, 160 Veer Chakra, 12 Ashok Chakra, 43 Kirti Chakra, and 150 Shaurya Chakra. There are some whom we always remember with special fondness. Captain Gurbachan Singh Salaria, 9th Course, Bravo Squadron. Second Lieutenant Arun Khaitripal, 38th Course, Foxtrot Squadron. And Captain Manoj Kumar Pandey, 90th Course, Mike Squadron. The spirit of 321 warriors and 5 of those who went missing in action resides in the hut of remembrance behind the Sudan block, which was built brick by brick, stone by stone, with the dedicated toil of the cadets of the 10th to the 17th courses. The reviewing officer will now review the parade. Leading the lineup, the appointments contingent, followed by the 1st Junior Contingent of Cadets of India Squadron carrying the Chiefs of Staff banner. The 1st Junior Contingent consisting of cadets of the number 3 Battalion. The 2nd Junior Contingent consisting of cadets of the number 1 Battalion. The 3rd Junior Contingent consisting of cadets of the number 1 and 2 Battalion. The 1st Senior Contingent consisting of cadets of the number 1 Battalion. The 2nd Senior Contingent consisting of cadets of the number 1 and 2 Battalion. The 3rd Senior Contingent consisting of cadets of the number 2 Battalion. The Nishan Toli, proudly carrying the President's colors. The 4th Senior Contingent consisting of cadets of the number 3 and 4 Battalion. The 5th Senior Contingent consisting of cadets of the number 4 Battalion. The 6th Senior Contingent consisting of cadets of the number 3 and 4 Battalion. The 4th Junior Contingent consisting of cadets of the number 3 and 4 Battalion. The 5th Junior Contingent consisting of cadets of the number 4 Battalion. The 6th Junior Contingent consisting of cadets of the number 2 Battalion. Concluding the lineup is the appointments contingent and the Academy Cadet Adjutant Vivek Kumar.
The list of achievements of National Defense Academy alumni is endless. Apart from gallantry and war, our alumni have displayed exemplary courage and self-sacrifice even while they have been away from the battlefield. The Ashok Chakra, the highest peacetime gallantry award winners of National Defense Academy are Wing Commander Rakesh Sharma, 35th Course, Juliet Squadron; Colonel N.J. Nair, 38th Course, India Squadron; Major Sudhir Kumar Walia, 72nd Course, Juliet Squadron; Captain A.S. Jasrotia, 73rd Course, Echo Squadron; Major R.K. June, 78th Course, Kilo Squadron; Second Lieutenant Rakesh Singh, 79th Course, Bravo Squadron; Second Lieutenant Puneet Nath Dutt, 87th Course, Echo Squadron; Major Sandeep Unni Krishnan, 94th Course, Oscar Squadron; Major Mohit Sharma, 95th Course, India Squadron. Major D. Raghuraman, 95th Course, November Squadron. And Captain Harshan Rahul, 101st Course, Golf Squadron.
The cadets of National Defense Academy follow in the footsteps of some of our illustrious alumni who have scaled the highest peaks in the Himalayas, sailed around the world, and also done the country proud on the sports field. Some of those whom we mention with special pride are Wing Commander Rakesh Sharma, Ashok Chakra, the first Indian to orbit the Earth. Commander Dilip Dhonde, Shaurya Chakra, the first Indian solo circumnavigator of the globe on the Indian-built yacht Mahadei. Captain H.D. Motiwala, who became the first Indian to be awarded the prestigious Rajiv Gandhi Khel Ratna Award, Dronacharya Award, and the Arjuna Award for yachting. Major Abhijit Singh is the first alumnus to have scaled the Mount Everest. Arjuna awardee Colonel Rajavardhan Singh Rathore won the silver medal in double trap shooting at the Athens Olympics 2004.
You can now see the cadets march forward to the martial tune of Kadam Kadam Badhaye Ja. Ladies and gentlemen, the parade is accompanied by flypast. The first flypast will be with 3 Super Demona aircrafts as the first squadron approaches the dais. The formation is led by Wing Commander V. Somasundar and Wing Commander A.K. Yadav. The second aircraft will be flown by Wing Commander Arjun Singh and Squadron Leader Alok Chaudhary. The third aircraft will be flown by Group Captain A. Tokekar and Wing Commander P.P. Huddar. The second flypast will be by 3 Sukhoi 30 MKIs as the first set of 6 term cadets cross the Antim Pag. The third flypast will be of Sukhoi 30 MKIs as the last set of 6 term cadets cross the Antim Pag. In all nations, martial music has accompanied feat of arms, serving the twofold purpose of inspiring the troops to fight and as a method of conveying orders. It was used in time of battle as a means of inciting that grand passion which the fiercest operation could not. Playing this inspiring music today, we have 5 bands. These bands are National Defense Academy military bands led by Naib Subedar G. Shankar and Naib Subedar S. G. Pandyan. The National Defense Academy Pipe and Drums Band led by Subedar Major Buddhibal Thapa. The 12 Maratha Light Infantry Band led by Subedar Asit Basan Rai. The Indian Air Force Band led by Warrant Officer Rajendra Prasad.
Ladies and gentlemen, the banner being carried with the second contingent is the Chiefs of Staff banner, and the Nishan is being carried in the middle of the parade. Ladies and gentlemen, when the Nishan Toli passes in front of you, you are requested to rise, and those in uniform will salute as a mark of respect for the President's colors.
देवियों और सज्जनों, आप सभी से अनुरोध है कि जब निशान टोली निशान के साथ आपके सामने से गुजरे तो कृपया खड़े होकर तथा जो वर्दी में हैं वे कृपया सैल्यूट कर निशान को समुचित सम्मान प्रदान करें.
Leading the parade is Academy Cadet Captain Neeraj Singh Papola, followed by the appointments marching smartly towards the quarterdeck. Appointments contingent led by Battalion Cadet Captain Ashish Khanka. The first unit contingent of India Squadron, led by Squadron Cadet Captain Kashish Guleria.
Ladies and gentlemen, please look ahead. You can see 3 Super Demona aircraft fly over the parade ground in VIC formation.
The first unit contingent, led by Squadron Cadet Captain Anurag Kushwaha. The second unit contingent, led by Squadron Cadet Captain Ronit Bagaria. The first senior contingent, led by Squadron Cadet Captain Kanishk Malik. The second senior contingent, led by Squadron Cadet Captain Tenzing Namge. The third senior contingent, led by Squadron Cadet Captain Aman Maskari. The Nishan Toli, proudly carrying the President's colors. The fourth senior contingent, led by Battalion Cadet Adjutant Mosam Vats. The fifth senior contingent, led by Squadron Cadet Captain Utkarsh Nainwal. 6th senior contingent led by Squadron Cadet Captain M. Thiru. The 4th junior contingent led by Squadron Cadet Captain Amit Kumar. The 5th junior contingent led by Squadron Cadet Captain Shubhankar Nair. The 6th junior contingent led by Squadron Cadet Captain Vikram Krishna. The appointments contingent led by Battalion Cadet Captain Jayvant Tamrakar. Bringing up the rear of the parade is the Academy Cadet Adjutant Vivek Kumar. Finally, Major Nayan Gildial, Adjutant, National Defence Academy, saluting the reviewing officer on his charger, Reliant Robin.
With the nationwide lockdown since end March 2020, the day-to-day functioning of the Academy has been impacted. The most critical challenge has been to keep over 1,900 cadets and around 6,000 staff and their dependents in National Defence Academy safe from COVID-19, that too with minimal staff. Consequently, National Defence Academy has had to incorporate a number of changes in the methodology of training. The faculty and staff at National Defence Academy initiated a vigorous drive to maximize use of the available IT infrastructure for continuation of academy curriculum. The thin clients with cadets connected through a campus area network were quickly configured to facilitate online classes, uploading lecture videos, study material, online assignments, and interface in conformity with the Ministry of Human Resource and Development and Jawaharlal Nehru University guidelines. The outdoor training, including drill and physical training, were conducted with suitable restrictions. While Camp Rovers of 142nd course was conducted from 8th to 13th March, Camp Greenhorn of 144th course was conducted from 2nd to 6th March, and the Camp Trishul of 140th course was conducted in spring term this year from 2nd to 12th May. Due to the ingenuity showed by the civilian faculty and service instructors, the entire academic syllabus was completed, and semester exams were conducted as per schedule. Staggered timings were adopted for use of common spaces and facilities like tea rooms, washrooms, and cadets' mess to ensure social distancing. Only 2 courses at a time could use these facilities. Therefore, the cadets' mess had to serve each meal to 3 separate groups in succession. Physical training was conducted at multiple locations like battalion areas, Squadron Parade grounds, and sports fields available within the academy campus. Apart from this, sports allowing social distancing like tennis and basketball were conducted with utmost zeal and enthusiasm. Inter-Squadron Basketball Championship was won by Hunter Squadron, and Inter-Squadron Tennis Championship was won by Juliet Squadron. A modified version of the Inter-Squadron Cross Country was held in the month of March, which was won by Oscar Squadron. Public speaking and quiz competition was conducted in Habibullah Hall with limited seating and was also streamed in Squadron ante-rooms. The conduct of clubs at the National Defence Academy has seen a paradigm shift since the pandemic cast its shadow over the nation and the institution. Clubs which saw the attendance of 100 cadets in a single seating became more interactive due to their time slots being separated squadron and term-wise to minimize inter-squadron interactions amongst cadets. However, what was left was utilized in the most efficient ways possible with humongous efforts of the club section. The Quiz and Debate Club produced articles on relevant issues for magazines published inside and outside the campus, pictures being provided for the National Defense Academy Journal Trishakti Spring Term 2021.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you look to the extreme left of the parade, you can see Divisional Cadet Captain Hardeep Singh from India Squadron coming to hand over the Chiefs of Staff banner to drill instructor, Company Havaldar Major Chandan Singh Bhaduria of 1900 Field Regiment, who is receiving it on behalf of the Academy, so that it can now be presented to the squadron that has won the championship this term. It is on the basis of a squadron's collective performance during the course of the term in four key activities, namely academics, outdoor training, specialist service training, and sports that the championship is decided. Earlier, we had the Commandant's banner for the champion squadron. The Chiefs of Staff banner was instituted during the autumn term 1980. Bravo Squadron was the first to win it then.
The reviewing officer in a short while will present medals to the awardees. The silver medal for the best cadet in drill is awarded to Divisional Cadet Captain Tegjit Singh. The silver medal for best cadet in physical training is awarded to Squadron Cadet Captain Utkarsh Nainwal. The silver medal to the best sportsman of the passing out course goes to Battalion Cadet Adjutant Mausam Watts. Winner of the Chiefs of Staff banner, Golf Squadron. The silver medal for best cadet in drill is awarded to the cadet who has displayed the highest standards of military bearing, turnout, word of command, and in drill movement during his entire stay in the academy. The silver medal for best cadet in physical training is awarded to the cadet who has displayed highest standards of flexibility and endurance in physical proficiency. Squadron Cadet Captain Tenzin Namge of Gold Squadron will receive the Chiefs of Staff banner. The pride of these four young men is evident as they march forward to receive their well-deserved awards. The training at National Defense Academy inculcates in cadets qualities of leadership and a drive to excel. A cadet is transformed into an officer and a gentleman over the 3 years that he trains here. The training equips him to cope with battlefield challenges. The reviewing officer is now requested to present medals to the award winners and the Chiefs of Staff banner to the champion squadron of this term. The silver medal for best cadet in drill, Divisional Cadet Captain Tegjit Singh. The silver medal for best cadet in physical training, Squadron Cadet Captain Utkarsh Nainwal. The silver medal to the best sportsman of the passing out course, Battalion Cadet Adjutant Mausam Watts. Winner of the Chiefs of Staff banner, Gold Squadron.
The medal winners are marching back to take their positions. It is indeed a proud moment for them as well as for all those who have been associated with their training here, and of course, for their parents. For the cadets of Golf Squadron, it is also a special occasion as they have been declared the Champion Squadron and have received the prestigious Chiefs of Staff banner. The distinction of being the Champion Squadron entitles the squadron to put up the banner atop the squadron building next term. It also entitles the squadron to display 2 ceremonial guns at the entrance to the squadron, symbolizing their achievement. It gives the cadets of the squadron the proud privilege of wearing the red-colored lanyard on the right shoulder, unlike the cadets of all the other squadrons who wear it on the left shoulder. The reviewing officer is requested to kindly address the parade.
Professor O.P. Shukla, Principal, National Defense Academy, Brigadier Patil, Brigadam, officers, members of the faculty and staff, cadets on parade, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. A very good morning. At the very outset, let me congratulate all cadets on parade for a fine display of drill and an immaculate turnout. The effort that you, the adjutant, and his drill staff has put in is evident on parade. There is, however, always scope for improvement, and I'm sure your performance will be even better during the next 2 parades. 313 cadets of the 140th course. You all began your journey of a career in the armed forces nearly 3 years ago, 29th June 2018 to be precise. As you rewind through the last 3 years of your time that you spent in the National Defense Academy, I am sure you will realize that it has been a journey of self-discovery. As you grew out of your teens into adulthood and participated and completed your training through grit, determination, tenacity, will, power, and a lot of help, support, mentoring, and guidance from your seniors, academic instructors, officers, other staff of the academy, and last, but perhaps the most important, your own course mates. On this account, I can assure you that you have made lifetime friends. This brotherhood and bonds of friendship will only grow stronger as time passes. And most importantly, as you move to your different finishing academies and services, the bonhomie created at this unique cradle of jointmanship will show outstanding results as you progress in your respective careers. Gentlemen, the training that was imparted to you here was aimed to make you physically and mentally tough, knowledgeable, confident, competent, adaptive, multifaceted, and most importantly, disciplined. Discipline is the sine qua non of the armed forces. The difference between success and failure lies mostly in discipline, determination, and decisiveness. Discipline, cadets, is a lifestyle for a soldier. It is a commitment to live by the code of conduct consistently, 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. For officers, the honor code of conduct and integrity has to come from within. While discipline is the key to success, determination and decisiveness are the doors which open the road to it. As you embark onto a new phase of your training from here in a few days from now, it is your will and determination to carry on decisively that will see you through the thick and thin of life of a soldier and a leader. You should also take note of the fact that while physical strength and stamina are necessary, they are complementary to the mental tenacity, confidence, and strength that you have gained here in the last 3 years. This self-confidence will stand by you in good stead in the years to come. One of the key takeaways to you from the academy should be the training imparted to you on the importance of teamwork in all matters military, whether it was in the squadrons, in the sports fields, or your camps Greenhorn, Rovers, and Trishul. The requirement to build trust, faith, responsibility, and cohesiveness of your actions and activities as a team is perhaps the most important lesson for young men aspiring and training to be military leaders. As you move to your finishing academies and thereafter respective services, you will have considerable exposure to this most important aspect of military life. But the fundamentals that you imbibed here will not change. Another aspect of your training at NDA is the values of ethics and morality that were imparted to you as part of your daily conduct. Adherence to the honor code of the academy should now be a part of your life in future. At some point of time in your life, you will be faced with ethical dilemmas. It is then that you will need strong moral convictions to choose between the harder right and the easier wrong. Loyalty, honesty, truthfulness, and trustworthiness are long-term investments. You need to nurture them throughout your life. I'm sure the training at NDA has given you the self-confidence to face all physical, mental, and moral challenges that come your way in the years to come. Gentlemen, you cannot rest on your laurels in NDA and be complacent. As you begin another phase of your career in the finishing academies and then get commissioned, remember that you must continuously and consistently strive for excellence. For a soldier, there are no second chances and there are no runners-up in war. You are either victorious or defeated. Therefore, you need to set the highest standards for yourself and attempt to be a thorough professional throughout your career. Professional competence and a gentlemanly character are the foundations of leadership. The nature of warfare is continuously evolving and poses new challenges at regular intervals. Accordingly, knowledge will be a key driver to the explosion of information technology, automation, digitization, and artificial intelligence in the current and future battlefield. Therefore, you all will not only have to be scholar warriors, but also technological warriors. Remember to inculcate the habit of reading to not only gain knowledge of the adversaries, but also to remain in date from the technological perspective. Integrity, humility, loyalty, and generosity are the most important virtues of a gentleman. As you grow up in service, adhering to common courtesy and proper etiquette should be the norm for each one of you, which will ensure that you develop the requisite manners for gentlemanly behavior. The last 1 year has been most challenging for you due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Some of you have been through very tough times personally. However, I'm proud to say that you all have accepted the challenges and adapted successfully, which has made you more resilient. This experience will also give you the confidence to deal with the unforeseen challenges in future. It is unfortunate that we could not have your parents to attend the POP. I take this opportunity to thank them for trusting us here in the academy to look after your well-being and for being patient and understanding in this situation. I also take this opportunity to thank the entire staff at NDA, our PT and drill ustads, members of the faculty, officers, all past and present, who have steadfastly put in their efforts over the last 3 years to train you. They are as much part of your success story, especially given the challenges posed by the pandemic. I would also like to congratulate the various medal winners and awardees. Your sustained efforts over the 3 years made you stand out amongst your peers. Well done and keep it up. To others, I must say that this is but the first stepping stone in a long career ahead, and I dare say it will be a competitive journey. But it is a long one and therefore gives you enough and more time to improve your performance, and you will be surprised by your efforts. Just aim to put in an honest effort to improve yourself. You will succeed in all your endeavors. Gentlemen, in a few days, you will march under the mast for the final time. and will become a part of the legacy of NDA, of officers who have served the nation in uniform, guided by its motto, service before self. Do not forget this motto. Live and lead with honor, dignity, and pride. I am sanguine that you all will match up to the standards set by your predecessors. God bless and Godspeed to all of you. May victory be always yours. Jai Hind.
देवियों और सज्जनों, निशान टोली निशान को परेड प्रांगण से बाहर ले जा रही है। आपसे अनुरोध है कि निशान को सम्मान प्रदान करने हेतु कृपया खड़े हो जाएं और जो वर्दी में है वह अकादमी कैडेट कैप्टन के कमांड पर सल्यूट करें।
Ladies and gentlemen, as the President's colors are being carried off the parade ground, you are requested to rise, and those in uniform will salute at the word of command of the Academy Cadet Captain. अब कैडेट परेड की समाप्ति के लिए अपना अपना स्थान ले रहे हैं। दीक्षांत समारोह का गौरव व गरिमा से पूर्ण ये अवसर कैडेटों के 3 वर्षों के कठिन परिश्रम का सबसे महत्वपूर्ण दिन है।
The cadets are now forming up in preparation for the culmination of the parade. The cadets of the passing out course will proceed towards the Antim Pag at the quarter deck. The Antim Pag is marked at the quarter deck, which symbolizes the passing out of cadets of the 140th course. Later, when the band will play the haunting tune of Auld Lang Syne, which will take most of you down memory lane, the junior cadets will go back to the quartermaster's fort away from you, and the cadets of the passing out course will march towards the quarter deck. The parade will culminate with cadets of the passing out and the junior courses forming up and slow marching in fours as compared to the previous 6 files. This changed procedure has been practiced and perfected by the cadets over a grueling end-of-term schedule. Crossing the threshold of the quarter deck enables them to join the galaxy of National Defense Academy alumni. This is a day of mixed sentiments. The joy of success and sorrow of separation stand as a testimony to the firm concepts of discipline and determination which molds them as young leaders. The passing out parade is a moment of retrospection to see how discipline has shaped our young cadets. Discipline has always been the bedrock of training at the National Defense Academy. As old order changes, yielding place to new, the discipline at the National Defense Academy has been given new directions without changing its basic fabric. It is this discipline that the nation is proud of in every warrior, which is painstakingly developed and ingrained here at the National Defense Academy. The National Defense Academy stands for traditions built over years of experience with excellence through training and hard work. Culture growing out of such traditions has molded every generation of cadets in a uniform pattern. Ladies and gentlemen, in view of the solemnity of the occasion, we request you to remain seated while the passing out course cadets are in the process of taking formal leave of the Academy. You are requested to leave the parade ground only after the reviewing officer and other dignitaries have departed.
देवियों और सज्जनों, आप सभी से अनुरोध है कि जब पासिंग आउट कोर्स के कैडेट धीरे चाल से क्वार्टर डेक से गुजरें, तब तस्वीरें खींचने के लिए क्वार्टर डेक के आसपास एकत्रित न हों और अपना स्थान तब तक ना छोड़ें जब तक मुख्य अतिथि प्रस्थान न करें। धन्यवाद।
Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and days of auld lang syne? The lyrics of this popular Scottish song is a fitting tribute to the days gone by, of lifelong friendships and an unbreakable bond between the cadets of the tri-services established at the National Defence Academy during their years of training. The cadets pass out of National Defence Academy for the second lap of their journey in different academies, but with a deep sense of connection between them developed at their alma mater. The junior cadets are now marching back towards the quartermaster's fort, while the cadets of the 140th course march towards the quarterdeck. They will step on the quarterdeck, salute the national flag on the mast, and bid farewell to the academy, their home for the past 3 years. If you look to the left and to the right of the quarterdeck, you will see cadets manning the Jacob's ladders on the quarterdeck mast. These cadets belong to the second term of the academy. They cheer the cadets of the passing out course, and the fly past is to honor the success of the passing out course as the cadets approach the quarterdeck. We wish the cadets of the 140th course good fortune and glorious years of service to the nation in keeping up with the highest traditions of the academy and living up to its motto, service before self.
If you can force your heart and nerve and sinew to serve your turn long after they are gone, and so hold on when there is nothing in you except the will which says to them, hold on. And so we bid adieu to the 140th course, wishing them well in their journey ahead. Ladies and gentlemen, please look ahead. You can see 3 Sukhoi 30 aircraft approaching the quarterdeck.
The fragrance in the air of the National Defense Academy is enough to raise a storm of nostalgia in the minds of not only its alumni, but also those who have had a sojourn here. The passing out parade is thus not the end, but a beginning.